What made you realize your sister was gaslighting your mom? My sister was stealing from our mother by pretending mom had dementia. At Thanksgiving, Sharon pulled everyone aside and told them mom was forgetting the grandkids' names and getting lost driving to places she'd been going for 30 years. After that, the whole family started treating mom like she was sick, talking slower and taking her car keys away. When I called mom the next week, she sounded confused and hurt. Sharon keeps telling me I need help, but I don't understand what I did wrong, she said, and her voice cracked. Sharon lived 5 minutes from mom while I was 2 states away, so everyone believed her version of things. My brother kept saying I should be grateful Sharon was handling everything, but every time I tried to visit, Sharon would suddenly remember mom had a doctor's appointment that exact weekend. Then mom called me late one Tuesday night, whispering so quietly I could barely hear her. She says if I don't sign the papers tomorrow, she'll put me in a home. I'm scared. That was it for me. I called in sick and drove 8 hours straight to mom's house without telling anyone. When mom opened the door the next morning, she looked so relieved that she started crying. I took her straight to her doctor and asked him to test her memory and thinking. After an hour of questions and tests, Dr. Patel looked at me confused. Your mother is one of my sharpest patients. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her cognitive function, he said, printing out the results showing perfect scores. Then mom showed me something that made everything clear. She pulled out a notebook where she'd been writing down what was really happening. Every entry showed the same pattern. Sharon would tell everyone mom forgot something or got confused, but mom had proof she was fine. One entry said Sharon claimed mom forgot to pay the electric bill, but mom had the canceled check. Another said Sharon told everyone mom got lost going to church, but mom was actually at the dentist, and Sharon knew because she'd driven her there. The worst entry said Sharon threatened to keep the grandkids away if mom didn't sign the power of attorney papers. But the real shock came when mom showed me bank statements from the account dad had set up before he died, the one Sharon could access for emergencies. $500 had been taken out every single week for 6 months. The withdrawal slips all said mom's expenses in Sharon's handwriting, but mom had been paying all her own bills from her regular account. $12,000 was just gone. Mom had been too scared to tell anyone because Sharon kept saying she was confused about money. The family meeting Sharon had already scheduled to pressure mom into signing power of attorney was coming up that weekend. Perfect timing. I told mom to bring her medical test results and her notebook. I took pictures of all the bank statements on my phone. Sharon showed up to the meeting with fake concerned tears and papers already filled out for mom to sign. She stood in front of everyone talking about how hard it was watching mom decline, how mom needed help before something terrible happened. She even brought up a story about mom calling her daughter the cat's name just yesterday. My aunt gasped and my brother put his head in his hands, and that's when everything changed. Mom stood up so fast her chair scraped the floor. Actually, I called Jenna yesterday about her volleyball tournament, and we talked for 20 minutes about her serving technique. Sharon's face went white. Mom started handing out copies of her perfect test results from Dr. Patel, her hands getting steadier with each paper she passed. I pulled up the bank statements on my phone and showed everyone. My brother saw the total and stood up. $12,000, Sharon? What the hell? Sharon tried saying I was manipulating mom, but everyone was looking at the evidence. The room went silent. Sharon has to pay back $200 every month while our brother watches her write the check. She hasn't come to a family dinner since. We all take turns visiting mom now, and when I showed up last week, she was heading to book club wearing lipstick for the first time in months. She grabbed my arm and said, I started writing myself notes to remember to eat breakfast. I really thought I was losing my mind. That broke my heart. But mom's back to herself now, hosting bridge games and beating everyone at Trivial Pursuit.